So when you are measuring a property, you're going to be working on a piece of grid paper on a clipboard to sketch your lines. It's easier to use the grid paper so you can draw nice straight lines. So I have a procedure, kind of routine that I used when I'm at a property, and that means I'm going to map the property in 2 to 3 steps. The first one being the house, then the contents and the boundaries. So first we need to map the house. Now we know how the house actually looks like. We're gonna easily add any values and draw it onto it. Literally, we're just gonna go around the house, measuring the stretches with a tape. And when you measure around the house and come back to the starting point, that's what we call the closing. Regarding contents and boundaries, boundaries being the fence lines or whatever lines maybe. Next, we draw the same house, but smaller, as we already recorded everything properly on the sheet of paper before. And now I can measure out what's on the sides, as in trees, fences, driveway coming in, parking area and such. So now I know I can record everything on this sheet of paper. We can do measurements from the house to the fences, or doing triangulation from the house to the tree. So I know it's a lot of information at the moment and I don't want you to get confused. The one thing I like to stress is to do your survey as clean and clear, understandable as possible, so when you get back to the office you don't get confused with what's on the paper. What I like to say is, if you would hand your survey to someone else to draw it up to scale, for example, they would be able to do it without minimal or almost no input from you. And then you know that you've done a good job. So you want to make sure it's as clean, clear and concise as possible. So again, site survey isn't all that difficult. It does take time, and it's also best to have some sort of procedure so you know exactly what you're doing. We're going to go outside now to do different type of measurements. We're going to do the running measurement, the direct measurement and triangulation. And once you have all these basics down, you will be able to measure out the property within a reasonable size by yourself. That's it for now from the office, and I'll see you outside in a minute.